Oh, hey. Okay, so we're doing another backpacking trip today. We are doing Jacques Lake in Jasper National Park. It's just outside of kind of Medicine Lake area. So I'm doing two new things today. I am hammock camping and I am also pack rafting. My total weight right now is 27.4 pounds, which isn't that bad. It's a little overweight for my backpack size, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. It's 10:30 on July 16th right now, so I guess let's get going. Let's start this trail. Okay, so bad news right off the bat. The trail is super flooded. This is the trail right now. I just walked through this. It's literally like a river. I'm gonna try and work my way around it, but we'll see what happens. So there's orange tape across the trail saying area closed. I don't know if this is area closed because of flooding or area closed because of a bear or like what? So we're already at Beaver Lake, which is surprising, but it's super pretty. It's so quiet, all I can hear is fish jumping. Also, the water is crystal clear. It's pristine. I'm fully expecting to see like a moose like over here or something. If I was a moose, I'd hang out over there. This is still Beaver Lake. I just can't stop looking at it because it's beautiful. But look at this. Look at it in the valley right here. This is what the trail's looking like right now. We're on kind of a gravelly scree kind of situation. Lots of low berry bushes and things, lots of berries on those bushes, but also lots of them that are completely bare, probably because of bears. We've come to like a break in the valley where it's like short trees and you can see the mountains. I'm at the first summit lake. I am not great with identifying poop. This kind of looks like bear poop to me because I think there's little berries and stuff in it. I've elected to take a little break, I think. I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it is currently 1 o'clock. And I've only had a little sip of water so far, so I think it's probably a good idea to eat something. So I'm going to hang out by this lake. So I just happened upon a moose. Look at it. It's like way on the other side of the lake. It's 3:12 right now, so we've been going for almost 5 hours. I mean, I did take a huge long break at Summit Lake to watch the moose, but we're almost there. 2.2 kilometers, so I'm going to try and get that done in the next like 45 minutes. I'm going really slow right now because guess who overexerted herself again? It's 4 o'clock and I'm just getting my first glimpses of Jacques Lake now. The trail's like been like this essentially for the last little bit. It's either completely covered in water, it's super flooded, or there's trees broken down. So I like just climbed over some over there. And then now here's another one. Then you get to go through these super fancy like this gate thing, I guess. Not really a gate, a doorway. I didn't end up filming my dinner or anything because I was invited to sit at a table with some other people. I just didn't want to be rude, but here's the view of the lake. Okay, so it's like 8:52 right now, and I'm in the hammock for the night. I'm super tired. I'm just watching some stuff that I downloaded onto Disney Plus on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it quiet because the campsites are like really close together. It was a pretty okay first day. The hike-in was rough, really rough. I don't know if I'd do that again. I don't know if I need to take shorter trips or what, but I'll rethink that. We'll see what happens in the morning. So it's the next morning. You can see it rained all night. Everything's super wet. But it's a beautiful day out right now. The water's nice and calm, so I think I'm probably gonna go on the water before it gets choppy. But yeah, the hammock setup was good. I slept pretty well, I think, or mostly pretty well. Oh, it's a nice day out. Today's just a relaxation day. Like the hike wasn't very long, but there was a lot of, it's like up and down and then climb over a tree and then walk through a creek and then up and down and climb over a tree and walk through a creek. So there's just like a lot of, like it's taxing both physically and mentally just because spirits aren't very high when your feet are constantly wet and your pants are constantly wet. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, let things dry. Let my feet dry. I don't know why this isn't auto-focusing. That's mildly concerning because we got a lot of rain last night and this was in a bag, but I'm worried it got some water in it or something, but I'll see what happens. I'm making up some mac and cheese right now. I dehydrated some elbow noodles with some Daya cheddar, and then I have some fake bacon bits to put in there too. And that's going to be lunch, I think. It's currently 11:28. Sounds like lunchtime-ish to me. Well, I was trying to put on sunscreen. Got this little guy on my finger though. There's a mother moose and a baby. That's so cool. I wanted to come out here specifically to photograph moose and stuff, and this is exactly what I wanted. I'm sure you guys could hear the thunder. As you can see, it just started pouring. Okay, this is so loud. This isn't rain, this is hail. I guess we'll see how well this MEC tarp does. I mean, it's pretty cozy in here, but at the same time, also kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. You're, or at least you feel much less protected in a hammock than you do in a tent. I don't think you actually are any less protected, because I mean, I still have complete cover over top of me and everything. But it's definitely a different experience. Also, I'm tied to 2 trees, and it's actively lightning right now, of course, which is scary, so... Terrifying. Staked out the sides of the tarp with the trekking poles on both sides, just to give me some extra room to see. And I mean, this is a pretty nice view. I'm not exactly mad at this. A little video of the toilet. It is out in the open for sure. I'm just leaving right now. It's the second morning, so this is our last view of the lake. As you can see, there are bridges out and stuff, so you gotta cross. I mean, they're not that big of streams, they're not very deep or anything, but it would be nice if I could, you know, go without getting my feet wet. But I'm gonna go across right here. I'm following some fresh moose prints right now. We're like, I don't know, half a kilometer from the second summit lake, so that's not surprising. I can see the break in the trees just over there, so that must be where the lake is. There was like no smoke when I left the campsite. It smells like smoke out here for sure. Look how like covered the mountains are, and that's not even far away. Like, this is the second summit lake, and you guys saw what it looked like, you know, 2 days ago. How much mud and stuff is on my shoes and on my legs and on everything. The trail's been so wet. Most of it's been walking through creeks and stuff, or through like, you know, mud that like suctions your shoes off. Mud that's super deep, but like, look. Gross. So smoky. And here's Beaver Lakes in the smoke. It's like a thick fog. If you've ever seen The Mist, that's what it reminds me of. That's where that little valley was with multiple mountains you can kind of see. Yeah, lots of fish jumping, jeez. I just passed some people fishing, so I'm not surprised. So I'm on that other path now because I made it to where it's like, you know, trail closed, where it was all flooded. I decided to take the other path. And it takes you through like a little scree field. So we have all this up here that's just like fallen down onto the trail, which is pretty neat. I'm just across from the trailhead right now, but again, look at this view. I think I showed you guys this the other day, but it's just so smoky.